Danielle, so if you want to put $6,000 down, you've got 4 choices here, okay? Choice number 1, high payments save the most money, pay it off quicker. Choice number 2, take the payment that's way more comfortable and also more flexible. You can pay it off, no prepayment penalty in your own time. And then choice 3 and 4, best of both worlds. Which one of those works best for you?
Those are all really high.
Okay. So I'm going to guess that if you're saying the payment of $1,018, which would be at 84 months, that's the one. Even that's too high, correct? Okay. I could ask her for more cash. That's too easy. I can't extend the term because there's no way to extend this term. So I'm going to go into what I call the cash value justification. I'm going to completely change the way Danielle looks at this payment. Okay? The mathematics are very simple. The storytelling is what makes this work. So Danielle, what you're telling me is you don't want to make a payment of $1,018 for 84 months for the nicest vehicle you've ever driven. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Okay. I don't blame you, Danielle. That's a high payment, but all payments are high these days. What I'm going to say next is going to sound just a little bit crazy, but it is the absolute truth. You're really not going to pay $1,018 a month to drive this vehicle, okay? Look, you know this Acadia is going to depreciate, right? Mm-hmm. The good news is it's going to depreciate at a slower rate than at any time in history, okay? So that's good news. What most people don't know is that every time you stroke a check for this Acadia or any other vehicle you've ever owned, a chunk of that money is coming back to you. Has anybody ever showed this to you before?
No.
Okay. Here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to write a check for $1,018. You don't want to sign it. You don't want to make it out to a lender. And you don't want to send it to said lender. I get it. All right? Mm-hmm. But you're not going to pay $1,018 to drive this vehicle because money is coming back to you. You think the lender's going to keep it all, don't you?
Absolutely.
That's not the way it works. Because 84 months from now, when you make that 84th payment, what comes back to you in the mail a couple weeks later?
Title.
And it's a really cool title because it's only got one name on it, and that is your name. It's called Free and Clear. So 84 months from now, you've got your vehicle, you've got your title, you don't owe anybody anything. But just out of curiosity, this is about a $49,000 vehicle. What do you think it'll be worth if you drive it just the way you intend on driving it? You don't crash it, you don't trash it, but what do you think it'll be worth in 84 months?
$20,000.
Okay, so 84 months from now, you have a free and clear title, you have no car payment, and you got a piece of paper worth $20,000. You have a phone?
Mm-hmm.
Pull up the calculator on that phone.
Okay.
Divide 20,000 by 84.
$238.
You know what that 238 represents, Danielle? The amount of money out of your $1,018 a month payment that's coming back to you, metaphorically speaking, every single month. So, in effect, you got a $1,018 a month payment, 238's coming back, 8, 2 from 9, 7. What it's going to cost you to drive this vehicle, Danielle, is $780 a month. I need you to okay that right there.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you when this will not work. If she can't stroke a check for $1,018, it ain't gonna work. Nobody that I've presented this to, I don't know, it's been watched 100 and some odd thousand times on YouTube. I've gotten emails and telephone calls and texts from salespeople I will never meet from all over the country and several foreign countries. They tell me that this strategy right here alone helps them make $40,000 or $50,000 a year extra. Okay? I've done this, I don't know, maybe 150 to 200 times with consumers. When I do this, and the customer says, hey, pal, read my lips, I can't make that payment right there. What's the problem?
It's over budget.
Say again?
It's over budget.
Yeah, we've
wrong
landed them on the wrong vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay? You know what the number one customer response to this is?
Okay, I'll do it.
No. Do that again. I'll say, do it again. So because it's hard for them to believe. But is it the truth?
Yeah.
Do you have a car payment right now?